for you to know what is the mechanism that the mind has been working on till today, right? So the mind basically has been operating on a system called the negative feedback mechanism system. We also call it the old consciousness. So in this, what happens is you need a negative stimuli for a positive outcome. It's like, imagine somebody is pushing you against the wall and keeps pushing you. And with that negative stimuli, one day finally that guy comes back and says, hey, don't do this to me, and moves forward. So for a positive outcome, there was a negative stimuli. Now the whole of humanity has been operating on this system for centuries. We have been working with this negative feedback system of adversities, difficulties, of suffering and hardships for us to grow in life. So each time you want to grow in life or you want to receive something that you want, what do? You manifest or you almost attract a negative background circumstance. So just look around. I mean, if you look at your lives or you look at your friends' lives or our grandparents, life has always been difficult for almost everybody. So have you ever realized that it is such a deep association in the mind that you can only grow with difficulty? And this belief has been somewhere passed on by our generations, and we have been taught to think like that. So there would be very many people who somewhere take great pride in achieving and receiving things with great struggle. It's like then only you feel you've achieved it in life. Like you feel like a lotus in spite of and because of the muck around. And a lot of you would even feel that it's a very common statement in a lot of people's houses that without pain or without extreme hardship or extreme struggle, you cannot grow or you cannot really achieve anything in life. It's like without no gain, without any pain. And some people even fear that if they do not focus on difficulties and hardships, maybe they will not be able to even grow properly. So imagine the strong belief that has been passing from across generations to all of us. And this is what we have created for all of us. And now it is time to somewhere reorganize and reprogram our subconscious mind with this. So how do we do it? First step is to first recognize that we have an association of growth with difficulty and hardship. So we somewhere need to disassociate this. Through R5 techniques, we use certain radical techniques to dissociate. Then we need to now create a new association, a solid association, that is growth with ease, receiving with ease, moving forward with ease. And then we have modified that old thought, and so we then now amplify this new thought. And then the more we amplify, our reality accordingly shifts. The second thing is that we all know somewhere that what you focus on is what you actually energize and what you create. I've shared this in many webinars that finally it's what you think, you have an associated emotion, you have an associated energy variation, and then a physical reality. So if you're always focused on your struggles, you're always focused on all your hardships and difficulties, so you're obviously going to energize that, you're obviously going to create that. And you succumb to it. And so many people even fear that if they do not focus on that, they will not be able to achieve anything great in life, which is not true. It is time now to now upgrade yourself and align to the new consciousness. So, the old consciousness was the ways of thinking where you need to grow with adversity. And the new consciousness, which is focused on abundance consciousness, where we believe that we need to neutralize our thoughts on struggle, hardship, suffering, and we need to focus on all the blessings we have, on the abundance we have, on the gifts we have, on love, cooperation, harmony. And that is the new way to grow, to receive and manifest what you wish in life.